angry guy here. Please subscribe if you have not already subscribed. And today we are discussing why all Western women will be in tears in 10 years as passport bros flee the country. It's something I've been discussing many of times, and you guys are going to begin seeing it manifest in the coming years. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
You think men want women who dress provocatively or modestly?
I think men should not give a fuck.
I think it depends on the man.
Why shouldn't men care?
Because why are you complaining about seeing your bitch, your woman in some fine ass fucking clothing? If you can't handle a bad bitch, don't date one, baby.
You don't think that sometimes you should just preserve that bad bitch energy for your man and your man only?
The fuck I look like? A wife?
But you want to be.
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. You don't always have to get married.
You don't
always have to fucking subdue to the norms.
You want to have kids one day?
I don't know. I'm fucking 23. I'm not thinking about that shit.
So, when a man looks at you and you come out like this in Austin, what do you think he thinks?
I do not give a fuck about what any man thinks of me.
Facts. She really doesn't.
Like, I don't care.
But do you think that helps or hurts you in the long run?
I don't give a fuck.
Could it be that you're just in pain?
Bro, the world is dying. Why would I give a fuck?
She's speaking back. She's speaking back.
What's your age?
21, 23.
What do you look for in a guy?
And like in physically or
In general.
to be kind? Yeah.
For me, to be taller than me, that is easy because I am small. Be kind, intelligent, and this is all.
What about the money?
It doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter, but to give us like gifts or something else.
It's like I give and you give.
Yes.
Half of 50-50.
So what kind of lifestyle should the man be able to give you?
Similar than me.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Like if I can go to a good restaurant, he can give me this
same.
possibility.
The same.
It's like if I like to go, maybe this restaurant I never go, but maybe imagine it's expensive, and I can go. If he can, of course I want because it's like I like to go to this.
Right. But what if he couldn't, take you places or travel?
I think I like the guys who have like travel lifestyles. They go to other places and meet in other places. So I think it's that.
That's what you'd want.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
6'8", 6'9".
At 6'9" and 8 as twins, how easy is dating for you?
You would think it would be easy, but I mean, it ain't the easiest thing in the world because the last girlfriend I had was always accusing me of cheating, and one time she was right, but after that, like, she started putting like a whole bunch of stuff on me that I didn't do, which I didn't like, and then after her, I mean, it's been kind of cool, but like, they look at me like I'm an object, kind of, you know what I'm saying?
But I thought black men didn't cheat.
I did it I was young, bro. Like we all have a phase, man. I mean, I would have ideally liked to break out of it in high school.
I can't co-sign this shit. I don't cheat. That's him. That's him.
I would have loved to break out of it in high school, but we were hoopers in high school. It was like all business, and college like my first time having fun.
Man, fuck that. This is Ryan with an R. I am Brian with a B. Brian with a B. But it's not that damn easy. I wouldn't say it's easy.
Yeah, I would say that the attention part is easy.
Yeah.
But I mean, like being viewed as an item because we're so tall, like that's the part that's hard to get past, if you feel what I mean.
And I get why you asked that, because a lot of girls will fuck men just because they taller than 6'5". So
that is true.
So as tall men, you tend to feel objectified about your height?
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
What are some of the things that women tend to say to you?
Let me climb you like a tree is the worst line ever. I absolutely hate that one, bro. Climb you like a tree.
I would have to agree. That's one of the worst.
What else do they say?
Like I heard one time, like y'all are like the Twin Towers. Let me be the plane that takes y'all down. Like just mad corny, bro. Like, yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Are there any advantages short men have when it comes to dating over tall men?
Shouldn't we be asking you that? Oh God, shots fired.
By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications to never miss another video again, and like the video because it tells YouTube you're enjoying the content and you want to see more of it, so YouTube will graciously show you more of it. But I mean, guys, this is the reality that we live in today, right now in Western society, where these women have essentially no ethics, no morals, no self-respect, no decency, and no consideration for their futures. You look at the way that they dress, the way that they carry themselves, the things that they are saying, and it's like they don't care that the internet is forever. You have girls who are 23 years old and they say they don't care what men think, they don't care about anything, they really don't care. But guys, fast forward 10 years from now, I'm telling you, all of these girls are going to be on social media, probably Vine, because I don't think TikTok's going to be around in 10 years. I think it's going to be banned. I think Elon Musk is going to bring Vine back, and maybe integrate it into Twitter and into the X, the Everything app, and people will be using that. And yeah, they're going to be on there and they're going to be crying their eyes out, saying that they can't find it. It's now impossible to get a man. All the men are leaving. The guys aren't dating anymore. They're all going overseas to get foreign women. They're flying out of the country just to go on dates. They don't know what to do. They're going to blame feminism for it. They're going to blame the feminists. They're going to blame older women for misleading them. They will blame God before they ever blame themselves and hold themselves accountable for the decisions that they made. You're going to have some women trying to use DMCA takedowns, demanding that videos of them, basically being promiscuous online or portraying themselves as promiscuous, be removed from the internet. You're going to have a lot of women literally trying to scour themselves from the internet. It's not going to happen. Videos like this from this guy, they're going to demand that they be taken down because employers are not going to want to hire them. I mean, all those girls who are on OnlyFools, they will never be able to enter into the real world because being mixed up with OnlyFools basically destroys your future potential in the real world because of the nefarious things that platform is associated with. And it's crazy because they're so short-sighted that it's over. And these women are in their masculine energy right now. They're deeply in their masculine energy. Femininity is not something they can just learn. They can't cook, they can't clean, they can't nurture. None of these things come natural to them, and they essentially have nothing to offer to a guy. And what they don't seem to understand is that these simps ain't loyal. They will jump from one chick to the next, all right? They'll start to begin worshiping, and they're going to be in shock. They're like, where did all my simps go? They moved on to the next one, boo. That's what's up. I mean, you kind of, when it comes to these ladies, they reap what they sow, and they're all going to be in 10 years. They're going to be in tears in 10 years as password bros flee the country. And when I say flee, I literally mean flee, because these men are going to be like, F this, I'm out. F this, I'm out. I don't really care. I'm just going to get the F up out of here. And that's really how it's going to be when it comes to Western society. And even the guys who stay behind, they're not going to be going on dates. They're not going to be having relationships. They'll have walked away from society, stacked their paper, and work enough to survive and thrive. But there's no marriage, there's no dating, there's no relationships. We're going to be living in a very different, divided society with inflation that is just so insane that it's like basically people are going to say that the Great Depression started back in the New Depression actually started back in 2020, but no one realized it because everyone was misled into believing that things were much better than they really were when inflation just kept on rising and rising and rising. By 2030, by 2033, guys, 10 years from now, I'm telling you, it's going to be, people are going to be devastated when it comes to the cost of living. Women are not going to, and you're going to have all those Gen X women who made bad decisions now in their 60s now in their 60s, some of them like almost pushing 70. Yeah, you're going to have Gen X women in their 60s, almost pushing 70 in 10 years. And a lot of them are literally going to be in tent cities and on the streets. And and I'm telling you, a lot of them are going to be in complete denial and still talking jazz, still talking jazz. And all these women in their 30s and 40s are going to be crying their eyes out. All these ladies at 40 years old are going to be in complete and utter shock that they can't have, that they're not able to have kids. You literally have medical doctors, women who went to med school, they're 40 years old now, older than 40, who are attending physicians and claiming that they want to have children now and they're ready for a man to come and take them and whisk them away. And it's like they're in complete and utter denial. Lady, you are 40 years old. You're not an undergraduate. You are not a pre-med. You are not a medical student. You are not a resident. All right, you are not even a new attending. All right, you have been an attending physician for 10 years now, over 10 years now, and you're really coming out here with this jazz. You have been an attending physician for over 10 years now. All right, you are an experienced physician, and you're really coming out here with this jazz and talking about you want to get pregnant and have a baby at 43 years old. How dare you? How dare you? I mean, and they're sitting around here talking about their young women. Bro, y'all are in your 40s. Y'all are in your 40s. I hear the saying, black don't crack, but y'all cracking it's either you're cracking or you're ashy or a combination of both. But something is off with your skin. I'm telling y'all, the streets, man, the streets are no joke. Stay off the streets. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're white, black, yellow, blue. Stay off the streets because the streets will run through you. All right? You can literally see the streets on these women. All right? Like the streets takes decades off your life, man. It literally puts age on you. All right? The streets will bump a 30-year-old to a 50-year-old overnight. It really will. What are you guys thinking regarding all of this? Western women will be in tears in 10 years as passport bros flee the country. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments, so let's talk about them there. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.